Hey, Brock, what up? How's everyone doing tonight? Sometime we gotta finish that map that we started for the Southern Kingdoms, but try to see if we can get a group going tonight. And here we go. Lol. Alright, just gonna kill a few, what do we have? We had Ashen Ridgebacks. Kill a few of those guys while we wait. Boy, this weather we're having, huh? It's wintertime. Heavy rain, February 14th. This is kind of how it's been around my place lately too. In Minnesota, we've been having some crazy weather. It's been raining, it's been snowing, it's been 60 degrees, been all over the place. I need some Ember Essence, yo. Yeah. So who wants to hear about the state of Redshore tonight? You guys know much about the exiles and what's up with them? Some of the exiles are actually exiled, but some of them are self-exiled. For sure they are. That's what I'm doing right now. Here we go, we got one. Hit my parry up. Blast of Plasma. Yeah, I've been getting like 4% on my... You know, at this level, it's pretty good. Check out my necklace, guys. I went to the Flooded Ruins, and I got the Stam Regen necklace. Throw that thing on. Look at that stamina go. Oh, man. I know it's more for in combat, but I can't have negative 15 haste while I'm in combat. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. I do too. This is great. Look at these Ridgebacks just waiting for prey to climb in their mouth after their tongue. Isn't that creepy? Just waiting for... Oh, I can't take him. No, sir. He is too big for me. He is too big for me as well. Where are the little Ridgebacks at? I have to pull one into the zone. Into the rupture zone. There we go. fight this guy. The crocodile's coming. You just gotta be mindful of your surroundings. Now watch me get hit in the back by something in about 2 minutes. Yeah, the weather system is pretty cool. I can hit you guys with lightning if I want. It's pretty fun. I'm trying to think of a good... oh, we got harden up. I'm trying to think of a good event for the GM events where I can use the weather. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah. Thorazul. Wonder if I can get this guy in the... How far does this thing reach here? Are the crabs kill on sight? I think he's in the zone. I think we're gonna be good. Yeah. So the exiles, they're both self-exiled and they can be kicked out, exiled, due to crimes. So some people you just can't trust. You know what I'm saying? And some people were maybe exiled for political reasons, per se. Maybe there's some backhandedness going on in the council members. The world may never know. Hit my parry. Anyway, I'm quite tired today, so if I blank out, please forgive me. But we're talking about the exiles, and many reasons why people might self-exile from New Haven. Maybe they don't like certain people, maybe they just kind of don't like New Haven in general. Maybe they had a bad experience, maybe they... maybe they didn't like the consortium running stuff, you know? The consortium they kind of suck, let's be honest. So for those who leave New Haven of their own will, they have a choice to either basically just stay on friendly terms with New Haven, or maybe they decide they need more support than that. Maybe they need to rely on a group of people, for example the exiles, or maybe the marauders. If they find themselves in Dryfoot, maybe they become a marauder, maybe they can become an exile. the exiles do force people that they capture to become exiles. And what else? Adlin's quest has to do with the exiles. I don't know how many of you have finished Adlin's quest. Yeah, the Ashen Mires are sweet. Have you been down in Forgotten Depths, Brog? Have you seen the mire down there? Thing's pretty sweet. Nice. My riposte heavily hit Ashen Ridgeback and killed it. That's why you gotta love parry. Yeah, there's a pretty sweet mire in Forgotten Depths if you're in there sometime. Yeah, are we talking in New Haven Valley? The smugglers, perhaps? They're kind of the exile ilk, and they're kind of trying to play both sides. They don't want to get caught by New Haven that they're smuggling stuff to hurt New Haven. But they definitely... they're not very friendly with New Haven. They have lost confidence in New Haven's ability to provide for them. So that's another reason why people might leave. For example, the smugglers. You know, if the guards in New Haven are kind of struggling. They don't have as many personnel as they need. The consortium kind of hoards things and doesn't really share, and some of the farmers are struggling. Yeah, exactly. Opportunists of tension. So the smugglers are going to basically go with whatever side wins. But it's definitely hurting hurting New Haven's chances. Are you talking about the Dryfoot Marauders or like the Grimstone Marauders perhaps? I don't know what level you are, Brog. I'm not sure where you're at in the game. I don't want to spoil things for you. Oh, we have to withdraw up right now, dang. There we go. This is our last Ashen, I believe, and we can go turn this in. Newly and Dryfoot, yeah, there are some. There are definitely some people who don't want to be exiles, but they recognize the need for camaraderie and help from others. Now the Marauders, they're all about might makes right. They're more of like a barbarian type of tribe. They came through New Haven, but they basically are out for... They find glory in battle, they find strength in numbers, and they find that if they can take something from you without... like by overpowering you, or maybe even through, without getting caught, like they're gonna do what they can to empower their own, like whatever their own sense, like will to power is, right? Like if they can make themselves stronger individually, like they all want to be strong individually, but they recognize that a bunch of strong individuals who've banded together are going to be the most powerful. So yeah, they have like basically like a, I don't know, like a code they live by. And they're supportive of each other, but and they do have like combat by trial and those kinds of things. If someone, you know, thinks that someone stole something from them, they will challenge them and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's a dog eat dog out there for the Dryfoot Marauders. Yeah, well, they have a little bit of a partnership with one of the factions of others. So they have some connections. They have some way to gain wealth. They have some ways to gain stockpiles of goods to survive on. And they are kind of at war with the faction of New Haveners out in Dryfoot. So yeah, they're not good people, but they are, I don't know, they band together for a common purpose of survival. Whereas the exiles, their goal, their sole purpose is to take over New Haven. They want to own and run New Haven. Their leadership believes that New Haven is corrupt, the council is corrupt, and they're also kind of like a might makes right. Like, the exile king is strong and ruthless, and he thinks that he should be the one living in New Haven, living in the lap of luxury, and he's going to do everything he can to get back there and to take out the current power. So 78 to 82, yeah, another 4%. Kill Myers, kill watery Myers, okay. I know where the Myers are. Yeah, it did create some of the exiles. So New Haven doesn't have a robust, like, judicial system. They don't have a jail. They don't have space to, like, jail people and feed people in jail, right? So if you're accused of something, or if you're caught doing a crime, you're put on trial. And if that crime is, I don't want to say tolerable, but if it's something like theft, you know, you're going to be given some more leniency. If it's something like murder, though, your chances are less good. Because it's all about, for them, the judicial system is all about keeping New Haven safe and peaceful, giving people a place where they can live their life and flourish. And granted, right now, New Haven isn't in a very great place to flourish. They don't have enough farms, they don't have enough crops, they don't have enough guards, they don't have enough people. You know, that's why it's important for the drifters to be coming in and helping them out. So basically, it's like a 3-strike policy. You know, if you are caught stealing and you're put on trial, you'll be basically given some community service or some sort of punishment, and then you'll be, you know, allowed to re-enter society. If you do something like murder, where the community basically is not able to trust you anymore, you're basically given a week's worth of supplies, and then you're kicked out the door to the north. So you're banished from New Haven City, and you can't come back, and because you've broken people's trust. So you're kind of screwed. What else? Let me check my settings quick. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's pretty good. You could turn that down to medium, I suppose. Turn that down into medium. Maybe bring this down a little bit. We don't need that many shadow casting lights. Goodness gracious, 10 of them? Come on. I'll go to 150 here too. That's a lot better. Look at that. Wonderful. I think it was the vegetation, honestly. Alright, we need watery mires and regular mires. Are the toads gonna attack me? That's what I want to know. Yeah, so essentially the justice system did create the exiles. The exiled king did have a trial. It's hard to say whether he was exiled justly or unjustly, so you'll have to do the quest, the missing apprentice, and carry that through to the end and make a decision on your own whether you think it was fair or not. I know there are watery mires in FD, or in the flooded ruins. But I'm gonna go check this pond over here. Sometimes there's a rupture. I need me some of that ember essence. Yeah, it was really interesting going through, you know, while we were developing the game. We knew we needed like a consistent common enemy for people to fight and to have as like a overwhelming, like overarching threat for the game. And we kind of had to, you know, develop all the lore for New Haven and what its politics were, what its different factions were, what kind of struggles were they having, what kind of tensions did they have with people outside the walls, you know, who is even outside the walls. It was pretty fun. A lot of interesting conversation, a lot of back and forth. I bet you I'll get another dagger throw in before this guy gets to me. You mean like the lore on the population of like why is it low? Just because it's a really tough place to survive, especially when you don't fully understand alchemy and the use of ember. The Vahuramen were able to survive because they unlocked some of the secrets of ember, and they were able to use it to create a life for themselves. If you notice that, like if you go into Meadowlands or even Dryfoot, you'll see abandoned houses. You'll see, you know, and we're not talking the stone ruins that the Verhumen left behind. I'm talking about like recent dwellings made with wood that might have been standing for 100 years or less. Especially in the Meadowlands, this is true. People have tried to push out and like settle in places beyond New Haven. And you'll see throughout, like in the Meadowlands, that's exactly what they tried to do, and it kind of failed miserably. The folks in the Meadowlands are they're from New Haven. There are quests that talk about them trying to set off and like found a new settlement, but it was just too dangerous and too difficult. And they ended up failing, but now, you know, they do have some New Haven guards out there, but they're cut off from New Haven. So it's a bit tough. That's the basic lore of the population. Not only is it difficult to survive, but they kind of fragmented. People wanted to go and try to do this or that, seek opportunity in other places. And with strong enough numbers, they thought maybe they could hold out for a longer amount of time. Or not even that, but like actually settle and make a life. Especially in the Meadowlands, where it's kind of lush and green. And when a settlement group went out, they would obviously try to recruit from New Haven. So word would come back to New Haven of success and treasure and more ember and more available resources and less people to share them amongst, and they would basically, you know, find out that while some of that might be true, it's not, you know, it's not like any better than New Haven is. Yeah, definitely. That's basically what the friendly factions that you have in that zone. That's basically what they're doing. Is they tried to. You have merchants that went out there to like be on the front edge of the new settlers coming in and offer their goods to any adventurers that would come there, or settlers. So, yeah, I mean, the goal with all these settlers is to basically get bountiful resources and then be able to trade them back to New Haven and to form a settlement for themselves, where they would, you know, they'd still be friendly with New Haven, but they wouldn't be quite so like under the rule of the consortium. And what up, Llama? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. We're just talking about some of the lore and why New Haven is the way that it is with its population. And, you know, the consortium they're kind of controlling everything in New Haven. They're getting a cut of everything. They get a cut of all the, you know, they own the warehouses where the stores are, where the food is stored. So like the farmers that want to sell their goods have to basically sell them to the consortium, and the consortium takes a cut of that, and then they take a cut when it's sold, and, you know, it's crazy, man. So, yeah, it's a difficult life. Let me see. What do I have for Ember Essence? Yeah. We got a ways to go. that's why. God dang it. I keep forgetting to put my combat necklace back on. Yeah, the Haven lore is nice. So basically what's been going on in Redshore is that the exiles have decided to basically gather up their troops, form a stronghold, build up their numbers, build up, you know, siege weapons or whatever they can do, and their goal is to, you know, hold out in Redshore where the arm of New Haven is too short to reach, and then find a way to infiltrate New Haven, find a way to get someone to either betray New Haven or find a weak spot where they can enter into New Haven. So, yeah. I think our rupture just went away. Gee dang it. Yeah. She gone. Well, maybe we'll finish up killing these Myers and then go back to the beach. There's usually some Myers by that EV entrance. Suppose I could go in the solo section there. Probably get some good loot. Oh yeah, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, which, what level are you guys fighting at over there in Dryfoot? Yeah, actually, we do have a quest in progress for that Craigscale Castle. Yeah, there is a lot of lore on that place, actually. Man, which... So... You've been to Baxis, right? Llama? The Craigscale Castle used to be the Rotgilder Manor. They made a name for themselves as basically like gilding, like making stuff and gilding stuff, and yeah. So their wealth kind of came from that, and they decided to go up into Redshore because it's beautiful, you know, and it was pretty early on, and they had like a whole entourage of people, like employees, like basically they took their whole family and relatives and made this castle in Redshore. And so there's the NPC in Abaxis. He's a rot gilder. And there's the rot gilder, I can't remember his first name right now, in New Haven City, which is his brother. Oh, I'm not giving it all away. I'm just saying. There's a lot of lore there. I can't remember what all we put into the quest in Abaxis. Yeah, Alamester. Yeah, that's right. So Alamester has a brother, and those two brothers were separated for some reason in Redshore at the manor. Something happened, and now they're parted, and they haven't seen each other for decades. It's been a long time. I'm put this necklace on this time before I fight. Yeah, Seth, we need that quest so we can talk about the lore. There's a watering mire. That's what we need. Should probably heal up before I... Oh yeah, I know. For those of you who do not know, that is our one of our engineers on the project, and he's doing a quest. He wanted to write a quest. He's very good. Very good writer, very good storyteller. Even though his main thing is coding. So yeah, to answer your question, there's lots of lore there, and it's coming. But I've said too much already, I fear. Gotta restore House Hans, yeah. Actually, I don't think I've finished that quest. Are you guys doing that quest right now? Rog? just see my quest log here. Let's see here. That's in... Oh, is it this one? No. No. Did I do that one already? House Hans? I don't think I did that one. You guys got space? Maybe I'll come join you. Yeah. It's difficult because I've done all these quests in testing, and so I don't remember what all I've done and what all I haven't done. Where's that one start again? Who do I talk to? Ventessa is where you pick it up. Okay, yeah. Now, do I want to run all the way across Redshore, or do I want to go to... Well, it's probably the same kind of run from the monolith in Dryfoot to this monolith. Oh yeah, the monolith changed spots, that's right. It'd probably be quickest just to go through Redshore and Zone. Darn it. Yeah, you guys keep going. Maybe I'll join you. Once I get there, I'll ping you. I think that was one that Wade wrote as well. The rain has stopped. Let's see the weather here. Light rain, okay. They've got a bunch of stuff in Dryfoot, actually. That one I think is in the Meadowlands. That one's okay. Yeah. I might have done most of them in Dryfoot. Hmm. Well, you don't have to help me catch up, but maybe I'll come kill some marauders with you, if you're open to it. Did you guys see that maneuver? It's pretty good. It's like a Tokyo Drift move or something. Crafty raccoon. The bear's still coming for me, though. Okay, here we go. This guy's crafty, man. Sweet, forgotten cultist key. Awesome. That's the first key I've ever gotten, guys, in, like for real life. He got me. No. I wonder if this has got to be a well-traveled road, right? Nice. If I recall, the quest reward for that one's pretty good too. Nick would know, though. Nice, nice. What do I have on my belt slot? It's not bad. There she blows. The Craigscale Castle. Thank you. Mana Tap, that's an awesome name. Oof, that's a high level exile. These lumberjacks are serious. Okay, I gotta be more careful here. How do I want to do this? Just go around this side. Gotta get my speed buff. Well, yeah, that'll happen. It's good to get those buffs, though. Luckily, I have a little built-in buff with Marshall. Is this where you get ambushed by spiders now? Not here. Used to be a spot where they would jump out of nowhere and jump scare me. Now, I think this is the right way. No, this is not the right way. These guys don't give up, do they? Jiminy crickets. It's getting hot in here. I have to turn my fan off. Adventures in Redshore, am I right? So I grilled outside today in Minnesota, and it was like 42 degrees, but it felt like it was wonderful out. So I cracked open the grill, made some burgers. It was awesome. We gotta be getting close now. There we go. This road ain't easy to find. Yeah, it's gonna snow here too. I didn't make bacon this time though. I should have made bacon. That's the only thing I was missing. I had my tomatoes. I had my seasoning on my burgers. Oh, so good. Alright, I have arrived. I'm in Dryfoot. Gotta be careful with these cliffs here. You can't just jump off anywhere. Let's try this. Oof. My favorite, my favorite merchant in the game here. Have you guys read his stuff? This merchant sees a potential customer approach and he straightens up. Welcome to Kithik Core's Adventuring Supplies. We've got what you need to stay alive in the wild. You don't have to put on a brave face for me, Kithik. I'm Drindin. How'd you find yourself out here? Can't be too many customers coming through here. I took the advice of Sir Folgerden. I swear he was just trying to cut out the competition. It's a rare opportunity to capitalize on expanding commerce, he said. Dress the part, he said. Before you know it, business will be booming and you'll be at the top of the heap, he said. If I ever get my hands on him, I'm gonna wring his neck. Oh boy, sounds like you've been sword-swaggled. Seems to be a lot of that going around. Sword-swaggled? Are people really calling it that? Ashes, now I feel even worse. I think I have a few things to sell. Gosh, I love that. That's true, Tober. It is dry. Dry heat. Okay. The man before you leans awkwardly, clearly favoring his right leg. He greets you with a half-hearted wave and a pained smile. Greetings, Drifter. Welcome to the Grim Desert. Not sure how you got here, but hopefully you're able to go back to the way you came. That's what I'd do in your boots. Why are you here, then? I came in search of someone. But it seems they died long ago. And all I've got to show for my troubles is a bad limp, a sunburned scalp, and sand in every nook and cranny of my body. I'm hoping to return to New Haven once this leg heals. But I've got one more task I must complete before I can start planning my escape from this blasted land. What task do you speak of? I need to recover something of mine. I abandoned it in a moment of panic, and I've come to regret the decision almost as much as I regret coming here in the first place. And perhaps I could recover this item for you. You'd do that? Mighty kind offer, Drifter. What's the catch? No catch. Truly? You're an honorable one, Drifter. What's your name? Drindin, pleased to meet you. I'm Greg, and the pleasure is mine. Tell me about this item you seek. Perhaps I should start from the beginning? Please do. Sword Swaggler, yeah. You guys should make a good a guild, Sword Swaggled. That's awesome. As I said, I came here looking for someone, my brother. What little information I could gather suggests he died in a marauder raid some time ago. I decided to return to New Haven to bury his legacy, if not his body. However, as I was crossing the desert, I was set upon by marauders. I fled, and in doing so, my leg was injured. I managed to hide from the marauders in an old homestead. Thinking they would find me in a weakened state, unable to defend myself, I decided to hide my family sword so that it would not fall into their hands. Greg gives a weary smile and shrugs, but I had a bit of luck. The marauders started fighting amongst themselves, and in the chaos I was able to slip away. Unfortunately, I was unable to retrieve my sword. Once I made it here, I figured I would wait until the leg was in better shape before going back for it, and so here we are. Why was your brother here? Well, he was exiled for the murder of our father. Our mother died when we were young, and I think my brother blamed our father. His resentment must have boiled over. As one day I came home to see him standing over our father and blood everywhere. That was that. He was exiled shortly after. Why did you come to find him? He left with our mother's necklace. It was salt in the wound that he would steal the one thing that remained of her after killing our father. I vowed to bring it back, but it seems it will be lost to the desert along with him. Now I'll be content escaping with my life and my family's sword. Where can I find the sword? It's tucked under the roots of a tree, just to the east of here. It had mushrooms on it, as I recall. Hopefully it's still there. I'll go find it. Thank you. I'll wait here for your return and continue to nurse this leg. Good luck, Drindin. Why, thank you. I will go look for it. Alright, to the east. Oh no, you guys had a bungle. That's a bummer. New Reagan Club Smash Sword Swaggler. That's awesome. Make it so. Yeah. You said it was the belt, though, that had haste on it, right? Is it this tree? It's this tree or maybe that tree over there, I think. Nice. Is this Howler? Poppy Toad? Do we dare try Poppy Toad? I think I could take her. Basilisk? I don't want any of that action. Oh, you dog. Yep. Here we go. Halt. Dang, that's a lot of hits before it breaks. Alright, good. Oh. No loot. Yeah, I should probably consult the Great Tober before I make decisions on quests, huh? Earned himself a title, he did. Is this the tree? No. Oh, that might be it. I can see roots. Not that one, huh? I wish I could remember better. Oh, he's gonna show me the way. Yeah, please show me. Yeah. I've done the quest before. A long time ago while I was testing. I just found a group, D-Money. Why? What level are you? You want to join? Oh, is this it? Oh, there we go. I knew I was close. Brother, I know you were looking for me. Come to the Tower Overlook if you want to discuss our sword. The legacy must be restored. Nicholas. Sweet. Now, do I gotta go talk back to the guy here? Let me see here. Meet Greg's brother at the Tower Overlook. Okay, I think I know where that is. Used to be, oh, thanks. Appreciate that. That wolf was totally oblivious of us. Yeah, it does. It says go to the Overlook. Found me. I'm just gonna keep running. Well, now with all the soloing we've added, D-Money, you know, there's always something to do. So I was gonna head into the flooded rooms and do the solo section, but forgot about this quest in Dryfoot, so I joined these guys. Darn it. It's nice to have a snare. Oh, hey, Levi. Or is it Levy? I never know. I think I did that one already, Nick. But I should do that on stream sometime. There's another poppy toad. Yeah, that would be a fun one to do on stream, because that quest is freaking awesome. It's up the hill, right? Up to that tower in the distance there. I think that's where it's at. Vampy's to, is that, well, who is, what characters does Vampy have? What up? Yeah, thanks. Grats for what? Oh, okay, is mana tap in the camp here? Oh, Vampy died. Might as well grab a task. Yeah, you gotta be tasking. Always be tasking. I love it. You guys see the bug? The visual bug Mana Tap has on his leg? I honestly hope we never figure out how to fix this bug. It's client-side something, but... because I don't think the other players see what I'm seeing. I always love it. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Poppy Toad, yo. You guys got Poppy Smasher? Look at the pose. The combat pose. I love it. Oh my gosh. $10,000 bloops for the centaur leg, yeah. I gotta spend some bloops. I haven't spent any bloops after all the events I've run with you guys. I've got tons. Man before you is half in shadows and his features are difficult to make out. Begone, Drifter. I'm waiting for someone. I don't need any attention drawn to my presence. Are you Nicholas? You can feel eyes burning into you from the darkness. How'd you come by that name, Drifter? Greg asked me to recover his sword for him. I found this note instead. So, he sent a hireling to do his work? Typical. I'm just here to recover the sword. If you give it to me, I'll be on my way. Not that simple, Drifter. And it's not here. Where is it? Not here. Anyway, the sword is only half the point. Greg is the other half. If he wants our sword back so badly, he'll have to come and answer for what he did. What did he do? The bastard sold me out. Left me to rot in this forsaken wilderness while he sat nice and cozy in New Haven. He said you were exiled for murdering your father. Even in the darkness, you can sense fury radiating from the man. I didn't do it. It was some bastard thief came to steal and got caught. Pulled a knife and stabbed dear old Dad before running off. Greg comes home and he thinks I've done it. Told the guards it wasn't me. Got me exiled. And for what? So he could have the house all to himself? The greedy bastard. No, he needs to answer for what he's done. And with him suddenly wandering into the wilderness, I've got a chance to make him answer. To let him know the sword is mine. At least I will use the bloody thing. What do you intend to use it for? The white of the man's teeth are visible in the dim light. Revenge. The dry-bone marauders enslaved me for a time. A very unpleasant time. I intend to thank them for their hospitality. What if I help you with your revenge? The man is silent for a long moment, considering your offer. What's in it for you? The marauders are slavers and murderers? That is reason enough to destroy them. I'll help you with your revenge in return for the sword. Oh no. Nick, what do I do? Both of these answers I like. I think Drindin would probably do the top one. The marauders are slavers and murderers. That's reason enough to destroy them. Gosh, I can't remember this quest. Yeah, he does look super cool. Consult my guide. You got a link? No, I know it's in the... I think I pinned it. In the help channel. Viper's Guide. Where is that pinned at? Well, I don't know if I have time to look up the guide. Just gonna go with the top one. Oh, I was just trying to refocus the window and I clicked one. I guess I'm going with I help you with your revenge. You return the sword. Fair? Shrewd, Drifter. But you'll have to pay the blood price up front. I was enslaved in the mining camps. The foremen there were cruel taskmasters, and they took great joy in their cruelty. Bring them righteous retribution. Kill every dry bone foreman you can find, and I'll consider your offer. Alright, I'll do it. Alright guys. Kill 20 dry bone foremen. Just 4 adventures going off into the night looking for trouble. It's a great feeling in an MMO. I have a hard time not killing these poppy toads. They got goods, man. They got goods. The leg. I forgot about the leg. It's still there. Yeah. I think that's the guy that gives the Grimstone, the Thread of Grimstone quest, I believe. Yeah. 20 foremen, huh? Holy moly. Where were you guys fighting before when you got oh, there's a foreman. There's a foreman. You guys want to fight around these parts? How many more do you guys need? Oh boy. Well, that counts for my task too, so that's fine. Okay. I'll need a tablet and some ornate swords. What else do I have? What else am I wearing? Yeah, I think I'll keep that. Do these guys drop those things that you need, or no? Should we go fight somewhere else? Nice. Was it the tablet that starts the quest? Is that what you're looking for? Oh, the relic hunters drop that stuff, I think. Ooh, what's this? Oh no, do you guys already have one? Let's all knead on it. Can't remember if I've done that one yet. I don't think I have. Nice, grats, mana. Oh no, wait, who got it? I got it? No way. My goodness. I think that is a turn-in in New Haven City. Oh. Oh, Poppy. She's going down. Oh, Blooper's out tonight, guys. I think I feel blessing coming on. Ooh, he's even red to me. Lol. Oh, we got a fight going on down there. Let's go back. Got more in here. Might have cleared this space out, huh? There's a way to get over these rocks too, if you guys don't want to go that close to the guy. Yeah, I don't remember what the oh, you guys do have another one over here. Respawn rate must not be too bad. I'm halfway done with those guys. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, I do need these wild animals anyway. Might as well fight them. These runners, just marauders. Another relic hunter. Another foreman. 2 more foremen. I had considered it, Vampy. Ooh, nice. I never did get any of those dire weapons. They are nice. I want the spear. This guy's bugging me, so I'm gonna kill him. Oh, they sound so sad. Oh yeah, that's for my task too. Oh, I don't remember what the last pop-up said. I need 3 more. Alright, almost done with this section. I do need these guys for my task. This guy's got to be one over here. Yeah, I know I was mentioning it a little bit last time, but the Drybone Marauders are digging because they have an agreement with... You'll sometimes see one of these, the others up here, I think. He's the faction of Other that broke away. And they have their own... They have their own motivations, but they're looking for their lost friends' remains, the remains of their lost Vihurunen. And so that's the foreman, of course, or the Marauders don't know exactly. They know that they're looking for bones and relics and stuff like that. But one more. I think I see one back here. Oh no, I gotta return to Nicholas. Okay. Ooh, Marauder's Pauldron. I have some of these already. I'll pass. Ooh, I will pass. I know for sure I've gotten the tablet in this zone, but I don't think I've ever gotten the necklace, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Nice. Gotta love the ground torches. Nothing like them. Just these keys. Do you guys want to go fight in the higher level spot? There's probably more chance of drop rate there. I gotta make a trip to Stronghold, Nick, because I need to fight that boss that drops those gloves. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The ones that have the riposte and stuff on them. Yeah. Man, another necklace. I thought that was a rare drop. The tablet, I've gotten lots of tablets in the stronghold, but yeah, these necklaces are dropping like hotcakes tonight. Man, I love provoke so much. You can nab ads, you can taunt when things are stunned. Just great. I don't have any food. Gotta eat some food. Drink some drink. What do I got for drink? Some tea. think there is a quest clicky somewhere in here if you guys are on the quest. I don't remember. I think it's this book in here. Yeah, here it is. It appears to be a series of notes and orders. Yes it is. I'm gonna spoil that one for you. It's a pretty well-known fact at this point. So yes, rats share spawns with chests sometimes. So if you see a rat, kill it. Ooh, there's one. I will need on it. Yeah, we shouldn't probably hang out in the middle around here. Do you guys have the quest that needs this clicky in this tent here? There's a book. Might not have it, I don't know. Sometimes there's chests over here. Take a look. Woke him up a little too early, I guess. Thought this guy was almost dead. My bad. Sorry. I don't like fighting over there. It makes me nervous. Oh, that's for the tablet quest? Okay. Yeah, so the clicky inside the tent is, if you guys ever get the tablet, nice pull. That was a good pull. Let's go, there might be a, yeah. There's sometimes a named down here. Or at least there used to be. Let's check for a chest back here. There is a chest. Certainly don't want 3 of them. Ooh, dang. Oh, we got 2 back there. Alright, let's get him up and back off of this fight. Alright. No, it's not you. This has always been a really tricky spot. That's why I've been trying to be extra careful. Let's see if there's a named back here now that we got those guys out of the way. No, not up. Can't even remember the name. Oh man, look at Core from here. That's pretty sick. Get a screenshot of that. I wonder if there's a chest up there. There's usually a chest behind that stone ruin over there. But we gotta go around to get it. Yep, there is. There's usually a guy back here too, though, but I don't see one. Yeah, this is not a good spot to sit. Let's sit over here. Yeah, or we can go back that way too. Probably be some repops. Soonish. Have you guys, you probably aren't. You guys probably aren't high enough level for Osric's Rest. Have you guys been in Osric's Rest yet? Man, you are in for a treat there. Gosh, what I think it's, is it Wishing for a Well? Yeah, Wishing for a Well, I think you get that at Alden the Ranger. Might be at 25. Then you'll have to go into Osric's Rest and get some of those things. I'd be happy to join you. It is a small group or solo dungeon, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but there's one down there. Yeah, I should be ending the stream soon here. Give my wife some of my time. Okay, those guys are investigating, so we can back up a little bit. We won't get both of them. Not that we couldn't have handled it, but maybe we can split them. Oh, you do have that quest. Gotcha. So what level did you get it at then? You guys are probably, well, you're 20, so. pool. See who gets it. Nice job, Gratz shotgun. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Brog. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I still need one sword, unfortunately. Right? I don't have one, do I? No, I do not. This is a good spot. I've always liked this camp. I mean, it's not a super easy camp. It's a little bit chaotic, but it sure is fun. Cool little niche hideout place. Oof, that was close. I almost didn't pull aggro off Brog in time. I saw another ad or another pop right here, right before the pull, so I was a little bit nervous we were gonna get two. Not that that's the end of the world, but Stam regen on that sucker. That's pretty good. I'm gonna just greed on it though, I don't need it. Nice, grats Vampy. I swear I used to be able to get out this way. I'm pretty sure. If you do and press enter to talk, you no longer follow the person. I thought we fixed that. Does it still not work, Frank? I'll try to follow. That just canceled randomly. Let me try to follow shotgun. Oh, he's not moving actually. I think Vampy's AFK too. Man, I love the music here. It's good stuff. Alright, let's see if we can get another one of these swords. Another chest here too. Sweet. I didn't see that other mob over there. Break line of sight. Oh, no, they're onto us. I need a stun. fan of dad jokes. We got people in chat making dad jokes. I don't know if you guys picked up on that. Probably not, but yeah. They said, why do French people like eating snails? Because they hate fast food. Man, I'm getting these exceptions every time we open a chest. I'm gonna have to run that by undone. Well, I made a bad pull. I thought there was only one out there. I should have looked more carefully. My bad. Do we get pops during that too? How many did we have? Yeah, it seemed like a lot. That is quite the position there with the leg. Oh, well, got me up at least. I'll halt as soon as I come up. Actually, I will get hedge with some salts. Coming. Yeah, it's not a very safe camp. A lot can go wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure where they all came from. All of a sudden, there were like 4 or 5. High risk, high reward. Yeah, I mean, it's a good camp. There's lots of cool stuff that drops, and it's a quest rich camp too, so This back entrance here is key. But, I mean, I bet you guys are getting some good EXP. I'm even getting good EXP, and I'm, like, they're light blue to me, so. Oh, there's the stone tablet. You guys should need on that. Congrats. I gotta see this. Okay, there's 2 out there. Not sure how we got so many. There's only 2 mobs there. Return the slab. Ad coming in to Chev. Got him. Come on, sword. Well, we could try those 2 at the door again. Someone wants to... Oh, here comes one through the door now. Yeah, I think I'm unfortunately gonna have to split two guys. Just kill this last one here. We're 30 minutes past our stream time anyway, so... Oh, no way, yes. That's insane. All right. Well, we did some good lore stuff. Talked some about the exiles, some about the marauders. Talked a little bit about New Haven justice system. Yeah, that was super fun. I appreciate the willingness to step out of your current doings and help me get that. I knew it was one of those trees around there, but it's so hard to find the exact spot. I'm gonna log off at the ring here and go see how my wife's doing. You guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us in the stream, and we will talk to you guys later.